April, it seemed like your game started to come around to where you thought that it was at the end of last year, and just wondered how you would evaluate the season and how that went along, and why that was the case this year.
Um, Obviously, our goal was to make the playoffs, and we came up a little bit short, but it was a fun year. I think we just grew as a team. Obviously, with so many young players, we showed a lot more promise than we did last year, winning some more games, and just showing a lot more maturity than I think people expected. So I thought it was a good year in that sense. Personally, I think for me, me and Coach joked about it, a couple minutes ago. It was just when IT came, and I had a relationship with him before he got traded here, just because we were in Phoenix together. But just seeing how he approached, kind of like the next play mentality, and it sounds weird, but how he just didn't care, about making mistakes, and that's what made him, or that's what makes him who he is. And I kind of adopted that when I got my opportunity again, end of the season, just by approaching it as, playing more off my field and thinking about it. And I think that's where, I found success.
Tyler, do you think this team had a clear-cut leader this season?
No, I don't think so. We had some pretty good vets. Bogut, was really vocal when he was here. IT and Channing were really vocal when they came over. Brew was great when he was here. But I think we didn't have one guy that we kind of had as our leader. We had a bunch of guys who would speak up at different times, and sometimes that would be a vet, sometimes it would be a rookie, Kuz or Zoe, or one of those guys. But I thought it worked for us. Going through the times, we had a different team than as the months went on. But when we needed Zoe to step up, he did. When we needed Bi to step up, he did. And I think having young guys as the core players and as the starters, I think that worked for us.
What did you mentioned sometimes it was rookies. Was it most often, if it was a rookie speaking up, was it most often Kuz?
I think Zoe isn't the most vocal guy. He's not going to be at least right now, he's not a guy who's going to get in your face and yell. I think he leads more by example, and I'd see as the season went on, he talked to guys more one-on-one. But I think as time goes on, he's not like he's a shy guy or quiet off the court. I think he just is kind of figuring things out. His first NBA season, and I think as a leader, I think guys kind of follow him naturally, and that's part of him being such a good point guard.
With the story with Andre over the last couple days has obviously been a great one. It's dominated the headlines. But you've kind of been in that space for a couple of years where it's not necessarily making it to the league, it's staying. What, when you get these opportunities at the end of seasons, how do you balance that sort of play the way you're supposed to play versus showing people the kind of stuff you need to show them?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I think once you're kind of out of the playoff race, a lot of guys kind of, not on our team, but a lot of guys just kind of go for stats and start playing the wrong way. But I noticed for me, being a point guard, is that playing the right way is what, gets me noticed and what people take note of. So, whether we're, in the playoff race or not, I was going to play the right way and play hard. And I think our whole team followed that same mindset. And that's why, we had some games at the end, even though we were out, we, beat the Spurs, or, we played Houston pretty tough. And, I think that is a testament to how Coach started training camp. We wanted to be competitive. Whether we were in practice or the games, we played hard. And, that just made us so much better.